Buenos noches y todos bienvenidos. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Lewis and Clark College and the 2026 Les Schwab Bowl presented by Express Employment Professionals. We want to thank you for attending tonight's contest between Team Columbia and Team Willamette All-Stars. Tonight, we're celebrating the 28th year of the Les Schwab Bowl presented by Express Employment Professionals and the 78th anniversary of the annual Bowl involves a live draft process by the coaching staffs and a mix of players from all over our state, put together on both teams. Future games will continue with all grade levels being eligible to play. We are excited about this new format change and believe it will make the game even more exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, before tonight's game, we ask for your attention. Football is about more than the game. It is about the people, the relationships, and the memories that stay with us long after the final whistle. Tonight, we remember and honor London Walker, a proud member of the 2024 Les Schwab Bowl. London earned the opportunity to represent the very best of Oregon high school football. While he is no longer with us, his spirit, his love for the game, and the impact he made on those around him will always be a part of the Les Schwab Bowl and primetime sports family. Now, at this time, we invite London's family to join us at midfield as we present them with London's official Les Schwab Bowl jersey, a symbol that he will forever be a part of this brotherhood and that his legacy will always have a place on this field. To London's family, please know that you are surrounded today by a community that grieves with you, celebrates London's life with you, and will continue to carry his memory forward. We now ask everyone in attendance to join us in a moment of silence as we honor London Walker. May we remember his life, cherish the memories he gave us, and play tonight's game with the same passion, respect, heart, and love that he carried every time he stepped on to the field. Thank you very much. Thank you, London Walker. London Walker will always be a part of the Les Schwab Bowl family.
Yeah, can you call him? Hey, what section are you in? Okay, thank you. Bye.
One more time for London Walker, please. Ladies and gentlemen, before tonight's coin toss, we ask you to turn your attention to the center of the field and to the man leading Team Columbia tonight. A coach who has given nearly 4 decades of his life to the young men of Jesuit High School, players from Biscayne and Oregon high school football. Since 1987, he has stood on the sideline at Jesuit High School. 39 seasons, 25 league championships, 4 state titles, 369 career wins, more than any high school football coach in the history of this great state of Oregon. But the numbers were never the point. Ask the hundreds of players who passed through his programs and teams, and they won't talk first about wins. They'll talk about a coach who taught them to be better people, who held them to a standard, and who made certain that every player who ever wore his jersey knew, without a doubt, that he was cared for. Tonight, leading Team Columbia, he coaches his final game. So let's swap both friends and family. Let's send him off the right way. Please rise and put your hands together for the incomparable true legend of the game and the head of Coach Team Columbia, Coach Ken Otter. Fans, please turn your attention to the field to welcome the 2026 Les Schwab Bowl Team Willamette All-Star.
Yeah, I'm with her, but I mean.
Also on the field, our Team Columbia All-Star. From Team 11, a kicker. From the Cascade Kickers, number 18, Anderson Craig. From Team Columbia, this kicker from Dawson Hawks, number 0, Jared Houston. From Team 11, a linebacker from the Roosevelt Rough Riders, number 19, Miles Reed.
For Team 11 on the O-line from the Glencoe Crimson Tide, number 77, Brock Soffel. From Team Columbia on the O-line from the Sprague of Golden Wings, number 74, Drake Decker. From Team 11 on the O-line from the Wilsonville Wildcats, number 79, Daniel Lazaro. For Team Columbia, wide receiver from the Jefferson Democrats, number 80, Carlos Brown Shamaria. For Team 11 from the Clackamas Cavaliers, number 87, Justin Larson. And also from Team 11, tight end Cascade Peters, 88, Jamison Walsh. For Team Columbia, defensive back South Bedford Panthers, number 80, McKenna Brown. Thank you, guys. For Team 11, wide receiver from the Reynolds Raider. He is number 89, sometime quarterback Elliott Bruce. From Team Columbia, tight end from the Union High Titans, number 87, Caleb Cruz. For Team 11, on the D-line from the Thurston Colts, number 99, Jordan Barr. And from Team Columbia on the D-line from the Sprague Indians, number 99, Emmett Punsacker. Coaches running out game from Team Columbia. The head coach is Ken Potter from Jesuit. Assistant coaches are Aaron Hazel from Nelson, Steve Pine from Union, Dominic Ferrero from Tarleton, Deanna Lewis from VIL, Raphael Lambert from Central Catholic, Randy Heath from the Portland Public Schools, Mario Oliveras from Nelson, and for Team 11, the head coach is Shane Hendrick from Cascade. Assistant coaches are John Beck from Grant, James Testa from Beaverton Beavers, Scott Wright from the Thurston Colts, Ian Reynoso from the Glencoe Crimson Tide, Brad Perry from the Cascade, and Ryan McGants from Clackamas, and Tim Jenkins from Grant. Tonight's officials will be head referee is Joe Cook from Lower Columbia, head linesman is Cam Wilson. Line judges Zach Fleck from Lower Columbia. The umpire tonight is Casey Thompson from Klamath Falls. And our back judge this evening is Jason Campbell from Lane County. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to midfield, where we are joined today with players and coaches from both teams, and representatives from Les Schwab Tigers, Jason Gale, and from Express Employment Professionals, Josh Armstrong and Randy Trumbo. Fans, we'd like to thank Les Schwab Tigers for 28 amazing years of support, partnership, and dedication to the Les Schwab Bowl presented by Express Employment Professionals. Tonight's game is made possible by the generous financial backing of Les Schwab Tiger Centers. Thank you to Les Schwab for your generous ongoing support of high school athletics all across the Northwest and around the country. Additionally, we'd like to thank Nike Football for their 28 years of support here in Oregon. The swoosh logo is internationally iconic. We thank you for making our logo iconic in the state of Oregon for 28 years. And finally, we would also like to thank the game's presenting sponsor, Express Employment Professionals. Thank you, Express Employment Professionals, for making this event and its logo iconic. Express has supported and helped those in our surrounding communities since day one and are a huge factor in the 28 years of our success. Joining the group at midfield for the coin toss is Les Schwab Bowl alumni, the NFL athletes and captains from both teams. Alumni Marcus Harris of the Tennessee Titans is here, while the Kendrick Bourne of the Arizona Cardinals. Captains from Team Willamette are number 7, Daniel Henninger. Number 21, Decker Hale. Number 12, Isaac Reynoso. Number 59, Sutton Talesa. And captains from Team Columbia are number 11, Pena Moores of West Albany High School. Number 30, Saxon Brock of Ashland High School. Number 52, Porter Masiak of Nelson High School. Number 57, Lynn Collins of Jesuit High School. And number 10, Chase Dominguez of Silverton High School. Jason Gill is on the field now and has a few words for us before coin toss.
Good evening. Thank you all for coming out tonight. On behalf of Les Schwab Tires, we are extremely proud of athletics throughout this. We want to thank you for all of the support that you've given these athletes. You know, it's been a wild day of weather. We're excited to be part of this here with you today. We've been in business since 1952 in this state, and proud to be supported for nearly 3 decades of the Les Schwab Bowl. So please put your hands together for these athletes out here tonight.
Find your way up to the press box and for the stairs. We're in the center. I mean, we're live. Their connections aren't working. That's us, right? If I go to my channel, the problem is I don't have any. I don't have anything locked. Here it is.
Columbia Winston confers. People have it, will receive, Team Columbia will kick off. Thank you, and let's hear it from Les Schwab Tire Center expressing wonderful professionals, Maggie and all our other partners. You see here for your continued support of high school athletics and making 70 years of this thing possible.
Like between the 40 and the 50.
Please teams report to your sidelines. Both teams report to your sidelines. Both teams, please go to your sidelines.
I think the cable.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand and remove your caps? Let's honor the man. The star-spangled one of this wonderful country for which it stands. Here now is our national anthem.
Oh, it's definitely in the wall. She's coming up. She's coming up right now with the cable. Just go between the 40 and 50th yard line and drop it over the roof, like slowly, so I can grab it.
Back deep to receive for the Grant Generals, Nick Armington. Number 13, Josiah Hawkins. And number 20, Robert Jeter. Kicking off. Number 15. Kipton Houston from the Nelson Montreal underway. Edwards will be quarterback tonight.
who's white and who's blue. Some of them have names.
Receiver number 20, Miguel Diaz. Number 6,
Okay, so Willamette white then.
Which one is it Edwards or Forrest? Should we start rolling, or what do you want to do? Okay.
Good.
And yes, we are the Les Schwab Bowl 2026 All-Star Team Columbia. Looks like it's or Willamette. Team Willamette team is 7, and Team Columbia 0.
Yeah, Willamette just pushed the ball past over the goal line. They get the first score of the ball game here, and ball gonna be coming back to Columbia now as they're down 7-0. Their time to answer back here at the Northwest premier collection of high school talent that we have here. Just amazing to see this collection of athletes and the level of competition we're going to see here today.
And the touchdown was scored by Cade Corson, number 3. Quarterback sneak just a few yards out. They recovered a fumbled punt from Team Columbia and cashed it in right away. So Corson, 2026 senior from Cascade, gets them on the board to start this game.
And now the time for Team Columbia to answer back. And we'll see as they come out here. They're going to be led by Chase Dominguez coming out and he's from Silverton High School.
And yes, Team Willamette, plenty of D linemen on both these squads.
Yeah, they really did a great job. If you follow the Les Schwab Bowl on Instagram, they put a great package out there to hype up all the different talent they're going to see as far as linemen go, and that's always right in my wheelhouse.
And pass complete, about 9 yards. So pretty close to a first already. And that was the thing, too, looking at the rosters. It was a lot of receivers, only like 2 running backs on each, and just a ton of receivers. So I'm really glad it didn't keep raining today, because I think you're going to see a fast track tonight.
Yeah, and I think that's indicative of the kind of offenses that you see out there. And when you get a collection of talent like this, when they're trying to show what they can do to prep for the next level, they're going to want to see those kind of how you operate in that kind of offense.
And Dominguez hands off to number 21, but he is stuffed. Might be a small loss on the play as well.
Yeah, and also, if you're going to try to load up on running backs, you're going to run into defenses that know how to handle that at this level. And Team Willamette showed there right well. You've been seeing a guy coming off the field there. Looked like a load inside, stopping up that play. It makes it really easy with the kind of athletes you can run out at this level. Linebackers who pursuit very well.
One back in the backfield for third and short, but play is stopped. And we'll see what they convert. Oh, just a clock issue. So here we go. 3rd and 2. Ball's on the 37. Team Columbia trying to strike back after Willamette cashed in on that early turnover. One back in the backfield. One wide out. And hand off to number 9. He's met with a wall of white right there, white jerseys.
Right, and I'll always give credit for commitment. Like if you're committing to the run game and you're going to try to make that work, I'm there for you. But I think at this level, you're going to find that some hard sledding against the kind of athletes that the Team Willamette has.
Yeah, and the thing was too, they tried the other side of the line because on 2nd and short they went the other way, so they tried to reverse it, but it was just snuffed out. So here comes a punt. And Team Willamette will get the ball back and see if they can expand on their lead. Of course, it was a fumble last time, so let's see if they can handle it as it's their turn. And looks like Team Columbia is going to down it on the 22.
Yeah, and when players are here at a showcase like this, it's in your nature to want to get your hands on the ball and to show what you can do with it. But sometimes you get a punt like that in front of you, and you got those guys busting out on top of you. The best thing you can do, and what's going to make everybody, take notice. You did the smart play. Let them, let the other team down it. Get your team really good field position, and see what you can do now with the ball in your offense's hands.
Well, and with an all-star game such as this, Sonny, they're not going through an extensive playbook. There was probably a couple of practices to get familiar with each other, and before they start to lace them up. Hand off to 27 for Willamette. And looks like the running back was Daniel Henninger from Glencoe. And now we'll see what we got. Looks like it was first down.
Yeah, they got deep into...
Earned it. Seven.
Stays on his feet and pushes ahead, gets another great gain for Team Willamette.
Well, that yards after catch, right? That yards after catch. That always makes a big difference. And that was Justin Larson from Clackamas, 2026 grad. And here they go. They're moving the ball.
Marching right back down the field. They kind of showed what they can do, with Cade Carson, the ball in his hands, and that really does does open up things that you saw with that real good run on the right side as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's putting together already a nice day. And screen pass over there in the flat, and he sees some room, and boy, he's barreling. And that was number 27 once again.
And just right now, a master class by Team Willamette's offensive line as well. They are getting after it and making some real good lanes for their guys to run out there, especially as they kick it out to the outside.
Well, and Corson has a couple of teammates from Cascade on that O-line. So, yeah, Max Park is on the line there, too. And let's see what we have here. And then, yeah. The pass is bounced. So, no such luck. He was trying to hit Nick Normanton there, number 9 from Grant.
That is a high-quality name. I give him plaudits for that one.
Yeah.
They're going to love calling that at the next level.
That's true. Or he can go in the business world and be quite regal there. And if he has a son later in life, Nick Normanton the second, not junior. It's a whole line. There you go. So 2nd and 10, ball's on the 35 of Team Columbia. Team Willamette on the board early, 7-0, and searching for more already. Corson out of the shotgun. Pass is complete.
About 3-yard gain on that one. Corson led him there really well. And it gives you a chance. You break a tackle there, you can go for quite a ways there. But really good job by Team Columbia to get him down on the ground right away.
He hit number 89 there with the pass. And Corson comes back after getting the call from the sideline. We're looking at 3rd and 4. And once again, coming out of the shotgun. My hunch is it's shotgun all night, right? Especially with only 2 running backs on each roster. But there's the handoff, but they couldn't sneak it by him. They held.
Yeah, so get him 4 yards, maybe a first down there, I think.
Oh, really? I didn't.
They only
think
had
it
a
was...
4-yard. It was a good draw play there, drawn up there. And it'll give him that 4-yard. It's close.
No.
But nope, they're going to call that short.
4th and 1. Okay, and of course you're going for it, right?
With a touchdown in the books.
I mean, you have a place kicker, Craig Anderson, Anderson Craig from Cascade, junior, but they're going to go. Well, and as I said, it's going to be shotgun all night. It's under center now. So wrong as usual, but you guys love me anyway. 4th and 1, here we go. And
timeout to go.
Timeout on the play. Okay. Yep. Team Willamette after looking at it. And I wonder if they were going to try to do a hard count to get him to come off sides, jump off sides.
Yeah, that just goes along with a lot of what you're going to see here at this Les Schwab Bowl. It's you're trying to show all the tricks you have in your bag. Try to show it's like that you can accomplish these feats that you have that people want to see standard and at football. See what you can bring that to the next level as well as you're showing off all your talents and your skills, what you've learned and what you plan to put into place. And with that one there, it's like that's a good. You follow the instructions of what your coach gives you, and then when they pull back, and now we're going to see what are we going to do now.
Well, and it's such an interesting setup because you're playing against some of the best, in your region.
It's the
playing
best.
against some of the best, but there's not a lot of time to prep for it, and it's more relied on some of the athletic individual abilities.
Yeah, this is definitely
as opposed to schemes and those type of things.
It's the best versus the best. It's iron sharpening iron, and that's always a good showcase here for the talent at this level.
And here we go, 4 and 1, and yeah, Corson with the sneak.
Gets it.
I'd say he gets over. Yeah, he was able to go on the left-hand side there.
Yep, great push by the offensive line to give him that, just to get it across and keep the sticks moving.
Yeah, and that was a good call to go left on that. So first down, and let's see. Yep, Corson he goes all the way over to the line there to get the instructions. Of course, you're working with different coaching staff in some respects, and so the communication stuff is different. So now with 1st and 10, just under 4 minutes to go, opening quarter. Thank you for joining us tonight for the Les Schwab Bowl 2026. Corson's going up top. Picked off.
A lot of contact.
Yes.
A lot of hand fighting there, but he gets position, and Team Columbia comes away with the interception to deny a scoring opportunity for Team Willamette.
Number 0 with the pick there. And like you said, there was already a lot of jockeying both ways with that. The ball was underthrown a little bit, and it was who could out-hustle the other to get it. So, yeah, big turnover there. Columbia needed that one because Willamette was knocking on the door already again.
And that's the kind of thing there that can make up for having that, initial lost possession on that punt. I mean, this is the kind of thing that could shift the momentum of your team back the other way if they can convert this into some points.
And then, so we have Columbia there. Chase Dominguez, 2026 Silverton. Throwing from the end zone. Nope, he's going to sneak out. Oh, nice play.
And he had a lot of real estate in front of him.
And that was real close if it was interference or not. But He made a really nice throw on the run there. It was right on the money to the guy. And yeah, that was one where it was bang, bang. That play right there was if he was able to get there before the ball or not. And now we'll see what the discussion is, what the outcome is from that.
Yeah, is that a placement foul or is that, they're going to.
Yeah. Yeah, personal foul, offense.
Okay, so then they're going to move it back on a foul on the. No, okay, good.
Okay, but
marking it
they're,
off.
yeah, it's not spotted the foul, is it? No, it's 15 yards. So there we go. And an automatic first down. So now they've got some breathing room. And Dominguez isn't throwing out of his end zone. I'm sure he's very happy for that.
Absolutely. You get a few more tricks you can pull out here when you're not backed up on your own end zone.
And we'll see what happens there. And that was the thing. Willamette really played that well. I mean, they really did. He was having to create on the run there, which led to the throw.
Yeah, they were daring him to take it out of the end zone.
Yeah.
And then if he was gonna throw it down the field, it's one of those bang bang plays. It goes a little bit one way or the other, and they would have had an amazing play if they had made that. Instead, Team Columbia gets a chance here again.
So you have 4 wide outs. You have the running back in motion. Snap is back. Dominguez hits number 23. Goes forward for a few yards there. And let's see what we have. So now we're looking at second down. Looks like no gain on the play.
Yeah, I hit them coming out of the backfield. Really good job by Team Willamette to pursue up at the line.
Yeah, so that was Jesse Jones there with the catch. And pass from Dominguez out of bounds. Didn't like what he saw there. So now we're looking at 3rd and 10. Ball on the 16. Now are they just going to run, play the field position game, or are they going to empty it out?
Oh no, I think they want to take advantage of this possession and see if they can get the sticks.
Okay. Under 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Lots of highlights already. Should be a very fun night of football ahead. And there's the snap.
Dominguez pass the pass. He's getting some pursuit. Not going to make it. First down, maybe made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, exactly. He got 1 or 2 yards at best. So
real good pursuit there by Team Willamette.
Yeah, they played pretty well on that defensive possession. So yeah,
even though they had that penalty, they got him out to the 16-yard line. That's a risk you're going to take every time, especially if you can get possession of the ball right there at that spot. You're going to take it every time. Again, inch here or there, and they've got a real good play on that. And it ends up they trust the defense, trust what you can do, trust you can hold them, and it's going to create a punt here for Team Columbia.
Well, in that possession there, I'd say the MVPs of that were the defensive backfield. They just had everything covered.
And then also moving up to pursue and stop things at the line. They did that, in both instances.
So yeah, now they'll take it back over. Team Willamette up 7-0. They have it at the 49 of Team Columbia. Les Schwab Bowl 2026, I should say. I'm sure it's been going on a lot longer than 26 years. Or has it? It looked like you were going to look it up, Sonny. Come on now. All right, so Willamette, let's see what Corson and company have in the bag here. And handoff not going anywhere. Kind of hard to establish the run game. I thought there might be a few short passes maybe, sort of thing, but they're trying to keep it honest.
The Les Schwab Bowl, it's been operating since 1948.
See, I told you it was longer than 26. 26 of them? Yeah. No, just a fantastic tradition and fantastic sponsor.
And then I mean, we've been working for them in other instances. Just a great way to put up and showcase the kind of talent that they have here at the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, there we go. Corson up top. Oh, boy. Perfect pass. Number 89. There he is again. Seems to be the favorite target. Yeah, very nice. Lots of jumping all around on that one.
Really exciting there play by Elliot Bruce.
Yeah, 2026 from Reynolds.
Hauling that one in. He's had a number of really good plays here in this game so far. And we've really just scratched the surface here in the first quarter.
Well, and just great size. He had such great size over his man there, and Corson just put it up. Extra point? No. Not quite. So 13-0. A bit of mini drama already. Let's see if that comes back. You always know with football when an extra point doesn't go right, there's always that part of you as a fan that's like, wait a minute, that could play into it later. So we shall see what happens there. But 13-0, and we have a rainbow. We have a rainbow out there. That's fantastic. And two rainbows. Is that what you're saying? That's what you're saying, Sonny? A double rainbow. There we go.
Griswold Stadium here at Lee's College.
The Griswolds are happy, and we're happy. So, yes, a rainbow. That's what we needed. It's been a strange day with the rain and just slowing everything down with traffic around the stadium and on the freeway and everything else.
But so far has not stopped the action that we're seeing here between these two great teams, and also the fans and the cheer squad and everybody in attendance is really excited to be putting on this event and keep this showcase rolling along here at East Bend, as we talked about some.
And Team Columbia, it was a short kick. There was a return from number 18. And that's Corinthian Littleton, usually a receiver, 2026 Park Rose. And so Columbia really needs something to go, Sonny. First of all, they need to get some possession, some time on the clock there, get a couple of first downs, see what they can mix up. Because so far it's just been Dominguez trying to create off the fly.
Yeah, they got to find a way to break through what Team Willamette's been putting them through, and this, as we're seeing, they're trying to roll out there. That could have been a really good benefit to them if you could have included that play on the rollout. Unfortunately, Team Willamette's still showing their defensive credentials there and stopping any kind of momentum that Team Columbia can put out there.
And that was actually number 7, Trevor Close from Wilsonville right there, and he ended up getting rung up there, at least a hit on the leg, it looked like. So now Dominguez is back in for Team Columbia. Hopefully he'll be okay. He's still sitting over there being attended to.
And each of these teams, they have 2 quarterbacks for both of the teams.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep.
Hopefully we can keep the number of players going here in this game.
And Dominguez going up top. Oh, there you go. Columbia strikes to number 16.
Wow, what a answer back for Team Columbia, creating that huge play.
And we're taking a look here. Just a great pass from Dominguez. He got it right over the defender and right to the man there.
And he's going to be lined up here on the left once again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have 3 receivers lined up, 1 in motion, and here's the running back, number 21, going up the middle.
Trying to push through that Team Willamette line that we've shown to be quite stout here. And that was Anatia Wilkins.
Yep, 2027 Jefferson. And no gain. I thought he might have got a couple there. It looked pretty good at first. And then they closed it up real fast.
Willamette's been swallowing all of those opportunities.
Mm-hmm. They seem to be a real ball hawking squad so far. Like we talked about the possession before this, how well the backfield played and would cover the run. So it's 2nd and 6. So he did get 4 on that. And now another game there for Wilkins up the middle. So that's nice. 30 seconds to go, first quarter. So it's nice to see Team Columbia get it going.
And it's going to be about 3 yards down to 5.5. Right, about there.
33, ball on the 9.
Just not able to push through that line for Team Willamette. Real good credit to what they've been able to accomplish. They do like I would say that Willamette has had the advantage on both sides of the line right now.
Fake to Wilkins. And, oh, boy. Yeah, that was number 12 getting through there. Looks like that's Reynoso.
Yeah, Isaac Reynoso.
Yeah, linebacker blitz, 2026 Glencoe.
Just ran right into it. Kept his containment, which is what I always like to see from the linebackers on the outside. That's how you know that is a skill that you will always translate to whatever level of football you're at. If you can keep that containment, you can keep what that offensive team can do to you. It really limits what they can do.
Love it. For real. I mean, I liked how sometimes it started.
Well, and sometimes you run right into the sack as well. It's like real good things can happen if you stay disciplined and stay in the spot that you have.
So that ends the first quarter, and Team Willamette 13, Team Columbia nothing, but they're knocking on the door. It's 4th and 3. The ball is on the 5. And thank you to our sponsors.
West Lab Tires has always been a great sponsor of this event. Really a driving force in keeping this event going. And then, of course, Nike is local established corporation there.
Yep, stalwart.
Yep, Express Employment, a great flagship sponsor of these events. And of course, Primetime Sports, who helps bring all the broadcasting and all those technical aspects here, and keeps those guys just keep things really good and going for everybody.
It's quite an undertaking to do these kind of events. You know, whether it's the Les Schwab Invitational Hoop Tournament for a few days or this for one night, but with the tailgating and all the pregame and all that
and
stuff to work on.
Getting the venue set up, all the people that goes into it, from everything from the people who are doing concessions to just people volunteering, and then assembling all this talent, giving them the ability, to come here and showcase what they do. Real important for sports in the Northwest and puts us on the map even more.
So 4th down, and Dominguez, he's looking. And ball is incomplete, almost picked off before caught. You can even tell when he threw it, he wasn't feeling very good about it, but he needed to try to make something.
Right.
That Willamette defense is just
great play there. Great play there by for Team Willamette.
Well, and it's disappointing in the one respect because you have the big play, the big pass, and you couldn't cash in on it. That happens. So now Team Willamette picks up again, but they're deep in their own territory. So see if they can avoid the turnover. And that's Cade Corson once again. 2026 Cascade, hands off to number 7. Picks up a few yards right there. And 7 is Daniel Henninger, 2026 grad from Glencoe. All right, that leads us to 2nd and 4. Not a bad first down play.
Offensively, Willamette's really been able to accomplish everything they're looking at. They've got the running game working to kind of give them those quick bursts of good field position. But they showed the explosive plays that they had. And they take advantage of short field to score a touchdown. Here, that might be a little effect of the rain picked up for a little bit there and created a different kind of footing there on that side.
Yeah. Corson was shaking and baking, and all of a sudden, down.
Well, and Corson, he's been going the opposite way, but not very far in a lot of his possessions. He doesn't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And in this case, we're going the opposite direction now, and he's got to make sure he's got his footing there as we're here on this field again. The rain coming off and on.
And now we're looking at 3rd and 4. Looks like Bryson Edwards is in. And passes up. Pass was meant for number 11, but knocked away. And that was number 1 who knocks it away.
Yeah, going for Grayson Fitz there to get that completion.
And it looks like Max Makarenko from Sprague was on the defense there, knocking that away. So that forces 4th and 4. And time to punt. So Team Columbia, they hold up. And now let's see what they can do with some field position. And they'll start at their own 42. So let's see what they can do, right? And of course, now you're looking to see if Dominguez comes back out or if they're going to go to Glos, what happened to him. And that'll be there's always the stories within the story. And let's see who comes out at quarterback there. And it looks like Dominguez coming back out. So, yeah, he might be the guy tonight.
Yeah, you might have to take this the rest of the way. That's what happens. You only bring 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah. Well, that was interesting. There's all kinds of receivers and offensive linemen, but there's 2 running backs and 2 quarterbacks. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But time for Team Columbia to make some noise here, move the ball. 10:22 left, opening half of the Les Schwab Bowl 2026. Hand off to number 23. And that's Jesse Jones from McDaniel, a junior. Got a couple yards up the middle there. I like how both squads, are starting to go up the middle instead of just over tackle.
Well, I do think Team Willamette likes that. They've shown they can handle that action there up the middle so far. So we'll see if Team Columbia can find a way to break through. And there you go. That's a really good opportunity there. Sometimes you switch things up a little bit, get them off. Not only draw them off sides, get them off their game a little bit.
Yeah, and you add some cadence to it. And there you have it.
And you turn a second long, and now it's a second and short. It opens up a lot of different possibilities for Team Columbia.
Second down and 3.
So it looks like 5-yard penalty that turns it into 2nd and 3 at midfield. So let's see what they do. You have 3 wideouts, 1 in the backfield. Got 1 in motion. And there was a fake, but Dominguez tried up the middle and nothing. No one was biting on it.
No, and it's a Team Willamette. They've got a really good method going up the middle between the crowd and the tackles up in front.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think a lot of that. I think that shows they have a lot of confidence in what they can do on the outside. We saw them with the big sack here on this end of the field, and then just what their defensive backs can handle.
So now we're looking at 3rd and 3.
It's going to be up to Team Columbia so they can break that effort that Team Willamette is going with here so far in this game.
We have 4 wideouts, 3 on the left side, and Dominguez goes the other way. Oh boy, it was caught originally almost right at the marker, but then all the action afterwards, an 18 trying to shake his man ended up going backwards. So it'll be interesting to see where they stop the forward motion.
Yeah, it looks like they're giving that to him.
Yeah, it looks like they're giving him a first, huh?
Yeah.
Or no, 4th and 1 is what I'm seeing. Oh, so close.
Oh,
I was ready for the chain gang, man. I was ready for the chain.
Corinthian Littleton from Parkways.
Oh, they did. They gave him the first. Yeah, there it is.
It looked really good for me. I've got it right here in front of me, right down the line.
It's true. It's true. Your brow is furrowed, Sonny. Your brow is furrowed.
I am right here at the 47-yard line. It's like that is right where I am. And I'm like, that has to be.
So there we go. So great job for them to keep the drive alive. Now they got into the Willamette side of the field. And he set it down. So let's see what happens. Dominguez back. The rush is coming. He steps that off. And boy, Lots of real estate there.
Chase Dominguez
Good call
knocked
by
out the back
Dominguez.
for 21 Decker.
He's got a really nice stride. He was galloping.
And that's something we saw when they had that short field down here, going the other way here in the first quarter. We saw him have that opportunity to break through, and that kind of putting that wrinkle in there might be what breaks things a little bit open for them.
Well, him and Corson both, they have that long frame, and once they get ahead of steam up, they can get some yardage quick. So 2nd and 2, all on the 38. Thank you for joining us tonight for the Les Schwab Bowl. Oh, he waited a bit too long, didn't he?
And also maybe a little bit of miscommunication there. It looked like it really did look like he expected Jones to be there to take that.
Yeah, and number 54, he was just waiting.
He got his penetration and he made the play that was in front of him.
Yes.
That's the great part. You don't have to follow the ball. Stay there and the ball will come to you.
Totally. Now it looks like he's lining up on the line. He might be kind of a combo backer, defensive line kind of guy. Seems to have those instincts.
Also, just a fun toy for the Willamette coaching staff to play with. They can line them up in a bunch of different ways.
Dominguez put a little too much sauce on that one on 3rd and 4th off the hands of number 18, which is Corinthian Littleton.
Tried to go to him again. Littleton, receiver out of Parkrose, who came up with the first down on the last play.
Well, and there wasn't spacing is the thing. Even if he would have caught it, he would have been wrapped right up because it was a little hitch route, to get it and then get past the man and get that going. It just wasn't there. So they're going to go for it though. 4th and 4.
Yeah, on this side of the field, this is where you can make some things happen.
And Dominguez, sitting back there. He's got it. He's got the man. First down, great job, number 20. And that is
Miguel Cuias of Forest Grove. Really great concentration there to tip that ball and bring home the reception in the first down. Team Columbia. That was sticks moving.
Great individual effort right there. But Laundry on the field? Yes. What's the outcome?
Holding on the
defensive holding. Declined it. They just took the first anyway. So it worked either way, but that was a really nice effort from Cuias right there. Good concentration.
First and 10, Team Columbia.
And a great run after
Team Willamette, 28-yard line.
Catch that extend the play.
Yeah, Dominguez,
Keep it going.
He was slinging. So they keep the drive alive. Started back there around the 42, and now it's all the way down to the 28 of Team Willamette. And he is back.
Right back to Cuias.
Yeah.
Another first down for Team Columbia.
Yeah, why not do that again, right? Now Chase Dominguez, he's putting the numbers up too. Him and Corson. They're just kind of going like chess match.
They both shown that they can hit the deep ball, and now
use their legs to pick up some yards.
And right now we're seeing Dominguez show that he can keep the drive together and going. And this could be a big turning point for Team Columbia if they can get this under a one-score game.
Yeah, 1st and 10 on the 15. As Team Columbia looks to get on the board.
And once again,
there we go.
Awesome offside once again.
Yeah.
That is heady play there by Chase Dominguez.
Well, and both times he's did this, like 3 guys have jumped. It's not just one. And it's not one side of the line. It's all spread out.
No, that's when you know a quarterback really it took that to heart and really is going for your quarterback, showing that it's not just about the talent that you have with your arms. It's about what you can do with your legs at times, and all the time what you can do with your head.
So 1st and 5 amongst a little spot of torrential downpour right now. Dominguez bobbled the snap, but he slings it over to Jones. Jesse Jones couldn't get a whole lot on that though, but
No, we had the bobble on the
yes.
app, and then over, to try to get over to him. It's going to be hard to make those kinds of developing plays work when you run into this.
Like this.
But when they called the play, it wasn't doing that, so I get that.
But the good news for you guys viewing is you're going to get another shot at a rainbow when this stops. That's what's going to happen. There's your bonus. You tuned in, you heard some good stuff and saw some good stuff, and now you'll see a rainbow eventually. So Dominguez is getting it on 2nd and 8.
All from the dry comfort of your home.
Yes, exactly. Flips it over to number 12. There's some good yards after the catch right there. And number 12. Very nice individual effort there. Brought it down to the 3-yard line. Looks like it said Kale on the last name of the jersey. So we'll go with that. Don't have it on our records, but that's okay. And handoff was to number 9.
Yeah, right snap, right to the line.
Yes. Even better than that.
Yeah, they took Dominguez off the field on that play and brought in a different package as we got here closer to the end zone.
Some interesting stuff there.
Fun, interesting stuff.
Yeah, so
Wild stuff.
exactly. Carcinio. If you're in Dana Carvey on Saturday Night Live. So Dominguez is out there now again, 2nd and 4. Wilkins in the backfield, or Jesse Jones in the backfield with him. Yeah, they couldn't get that off in time. Nope, you're right.
Looked like there were some moving parts there that weren't supposed to be, so that'll set them back 5 yards.
Mm-hmm. You're going the wrong way. As we keep it at 2nd and goal, but then we're looking from the 9, correct?
Yeah, so they will not be able to get a first down. They're going to have to get it over the line, get it into the end zone to continue this drive and to have the result they want.
And so here's the snap. Dominguez. He was looking for the end.
A lot of contact.
Yeah, exactly. Number 13 on Willamette there, Josiah Hawkins. Just the mistimed. That's just all our fun.
Well, and perfect placement by Dominguez there. I mean, that's what you're looking for. You got a good shot of having a touchdown right there at that spot in the end zone, or you're going to get a penalty call.
Yes.
Make the defense make that kind of play, and great job by Chase Dominguez to get his team a fresh set of downs.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's what he's really been doing this drive. He's been able to, between getting the offside penalties, and he's been able to do enough just to keep it going.
More laundry thrown on this play. We're going to see what they have in store on that one.
Well, and it looks like from some reactions from Team Willamette, it's on them.
Part of the snap. Sportsmanlike conduct on the defense.
It was on the defense on sportsmanlike conduct.
That's not going to make the Willamette coaches very happy on that one. They're not going to want to see that kind of activity there. That can lead up to some things later in the game.
Well, as the famous Bill Schonely would say, be a good sport always. And that just didn't happen right there. But now it's 2nd and 2. Ball on the 2 in the 2nd quarter. So it's all 2s on the scoreboard right now on the bottom row. How often does that happen? So we'll see here in the backfield there, Jesse Jones. And there's Dominguez. He takes the snap, goes to Jones. Let's see if he can get in. He does. Good. Touchdown. Team Columbia gets on the board.
Not just on the board, but with an impressive drive. They started there at their 42 and kept pushing, made the right plays at the right times, and it results in a touchdown. 14 Columbia.
Well, and they ate some clock in it, and also just huge for Chase Dominguez. He just kept it moving any way he could with his legs, with his cadence to get him offside with a long pass. He was able to come up with just enough each time.
Yeah, worked on a couple of the receivers, some running back action in there, and then just a really good placement of the ball when they right where he needed it to be.
And looks like Kipton Houston, 2029 grad from Nelson comes in with the extra point. So, yeah, they close the gap 13-7, and here's that infamous extra point we were talking about. Sits there and plays in it. And so we'll see what happens. Still a lot of football to play, but
Still 4:24 on the clock
in the first half. But,
Right,
yeah.
So if things go a decent way and a certain way, you get the ball back, you get it over the end zone, and you ended up with the lead. And why is that? Because you didn't hit the extra point.
But yeah, I mean, as a fan, I mean, just growing up, watching the game and whatnot, there was always an asterisk in my mind anytime someone missed an extra point.
How that for later.
And puts it, exactly. It just sits there in your mind, will this come back and get them?
Taking off for Team Columbia, number 15, the Nelson Hawks.
So Houston will be kicking the ball off.
Back deep to receive is number
14
9, Nick
Columbia.
Robinson of the Grant Generals, number 13, Josiah Hopkins, and number 20, Robert Cheater of the Grant Generals.
Looks like number 9's back there. Number 20 and number 13 goes to number 13. Crosses the 10, crosses the 20. He's crossed the 30. Nice return.
Yeah, finally brought down by Middleton from Team Columbia and Miguel Frias.
And honestly, he didn't really turn on the Jets until just kind of the end of it.
Well, really, you take what you give him at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
And have a little bit of flag for something extracurricular, maybe.
And number 13 is Josiah Hawkins. Usually a defensive back, but who's out returning kicks. Good on him. And yeah, we'll see what the call is.
He's getting an earful from the Willamette coaching staff right now. They're going to get him for a penalty on this.
Personal foul on the kicking team. Personal foul on the receiving team. Those cancel out. First down for Team Willamette from their own 33.
So here we go. And looks like we're going to direct snap.
Ball carrier number 7, that's Daniel Hanger. And the Glens go Crimson Tide, brought down by number 9, Oliver Gerard of the Coquille Red Devils. Second down and 7 for Team Willamette.
And let's see. Bryson Edwards. 26 from Lebanon. See what he's got. And Edwards is back.
Big pursuit there.
Ball is up. Oh, boy.
Amazing play. Brandon Stricker from Parkrose almost comes down with that one.
Number 19. Nice play for Stricker on that. Yeah, it almost tipped it to himself.
Yeah, really great job there by the Team Columbia defense.
Well, and that was one of those where Edwards was just on the run and trying to make that happen. Okay. Let's see what Edwards has going now. Takes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself. Crosses the 40. Out of bounds around the 45.
And he got the lineman only to bite on that fade, just crash in. And that's when we talked about earlier about quick containment. You know, if you stay home and you're there, and that kind of play never develops. Real good job there to reduce that play by Team Willamette. But that's the great thing about defensive line play. If you can keep containment on that, you can big things happen on defense and limit those kind of plays.
And that's another Team Willamette first down. Ball on the 44. 3:19 left in the first half. Been a great game to watch. Plenty of fun. And, I'm seeing number 7 for Team Columbia warming up over there. So it looks like he'll be getting back in there, which would be nice for them.
Right, close.
And there we go. Edwards, look at that. Putting on a show.
I think he ran into Jake Crowder.
Yeah, he did.
Great
apologize.
photographer here in the Pacific Northwest. Does a lot of great sports photography. And I think he ran right into Jay.
Yeah. He's been at a lot of sporting events. We've worked with them. Does a great job.
Yeah, and we really see him do basketball. It's great to see what he can do here on the football side.
Totally. Well, and he had the rain slicker on. See, so that was the invincibility he needed to take that. So, yeah, there was a nice handoff there to Henninger. Let's see what we got now.
Second and 7 for Team
Second and
Willamette.
7.
Jay Waddell. Sorry, I always want to call him Crowder. I can't remember why, because there's another guy but Jay Waddell. And
Yeah. Well, there's an NBA guy named
maybe that's what it is. But if you guys want to see some great sports photography on Instagram, look up Jae.vision, JAE.vision on Instagram, and you'll see some great pictures. And Les Schwab Bull's been reposting a lot of them as well.
Shuffle pass right there to number 3, Edwards coming in. They're actually number 9. All right, 3rd down and 5. Let's see what we have now. So that was, looks like Nick Normanton was on that play there. All right. So 3rd and 5 on the 35. You have 4 wideouts, 1 in the backfield, and a flag. Illegal formation, perhaps?
Yeah, just a false
start.
Yep. Legal procedure type action there for Team Willamette. That'll push them back 5 yards. I have to reset what they were planning on doing on that.
I was thinking the exact same thing, because now instead of a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 10, that's huge, especially when you're sitting around midfield.
Yeah, it makes it, if you want to try and go for a field goal, I mean, that makes it where you've got to get quite a few more yards there.
All right, well, let's see what Edwards can do here with it. And hits the pass there. And the man keeps trucking. Great individual effort. Looks like Elliott Bruce. 2026 from Reynolds. Nice hookup there. I tell you, the receivers in this game, you see the size of these guys.
Yeah, Elliott Bruce is crazy. He calls himself Ocho on Instagram. I've been watching him post pictures all week long about coming up to this event. ElliotBruce.8 on Instagram if you want to follow along with his journey.
All right, so handoff right there to Henninger. And yeah, picks up some nice yards, gets forced out of bounds, but
another penalty down on the field, another flag being thrown there.
Holy penalty, Batman.
Might have been a reason. I was going to give them all the plaudits in the world for having that, being able to kick it out to the outside when they do their runs. They've been really successful. Team Willamette's been doing that. Maybe they've been on that one. We'll see why in a second here. No, no. I was like, block at the back. I was like,
block at the back.
Let's be clear here. Like, that's gonna be on Team Willamette.
Yes. Oh, offsetting. Neo blocking the back on the D, holding on the O.
Got to be the other way around. It has to be. because you can't
Yeah,
block if you're the defense. Yeah.
or are they marking them?
I think it's going to be a null play. I think if it's offsetting penalties, right?
Yeah, but they did some walking, or maybe they just spotted it up there. That could be. All right. See, we told you there was drama. That's why you watch.
And thank you everybody for joining us here on the live stream for this Les Schwab Bowl 2026.
Yeah, Mike Koreski and James Sonny Crockett, we are honored to be your host this evening.
Yeah, on behalf of Bobby T Media, thank you so much for everybody.
Exactly. Fantastic crew he's got with us. And the pass there from Edwards to Henninger. He's getting a lot of work this first half. Now that was on a second and long, so we'll see what we have for third down. Minute 30, clock is ticking. See what they decide to do. So it looks like second and 17. And pass from Edwards, yeah, it just didn't come off right.
Yeah, it just didn't come out of the hand the way he would have liked that. And that'll bring up a third and very long situation now for Team Willamette.
Yes.
But as we've seen, they do have the potential and ability to get big chunks of yardage that, especially downfield. So see if they can do that with Edwards. We had them doing it with Corson earlier in this game.
All right, so let's see what Edwards can do here. Third and 17. So, yeah, he's going to have to air it out a bit here. That's Henninger in motion. And it might not be the legal motion, or was their offensive line moving offside? Team Columbia seems to think so, and they're right.
I always liken that to what you see in golf sometimes. It's like you did not address the ball correctly. Like that is what's going on there, and
boy.
we are
so properly put. So now we're at third and 22.
It's going to take more than a little putt to get to get it over the line here on this one.
Yeah, you're going to have to bring out your driver here.
And that could be just to get it back into something a makeable field goal.
Yes.
Or even a usable fourth down.
Right.
Like something
yeah.
you might even
something you
attempt.
could work with. So Edwards going up the middle, but he strings it out, and
Connor Siegel hitting him right from behind and taking him down.
And looks like they call timeout there right after that. Ball's on the 30. So, yeah, Willamette took the timeout. So they have a 4th and 22.
Yeah, it was about an 8-yard gain, I think.
Yeah, well, it was an 8-yard gain because that was 3rd and 30. This will be interesting to see if they bring one of these kitchen sink plays out or how this looks. And Express Employment Professionals, one of our wonderful sponsors this evening. Thank you so much. And as we talked about, Les Schwab, they named the bowl after him for a reason.
Yeah, great local company supporting athletics at various levels, especially here. And then, as we talked about earlier, Prime Time Sports, putting on the best events that you're going to find here in the Northwest to showcase high school talent.
And as we talked about, no one beats these guys for customer service, Les Schwab. And they do that for the community. So 4th and 12, actually, is what we got. So 10-yard pickup. And a minute to go, and here we go. Looks like it goes to Henninger. He's going to see if he can go down the sideline, and he does. Don't think he got enough, though. But wasn't too bad of a play, but it was probably that extra 5 yards that they got hit with 2 downs ago that was the difference maker.
Tell you what, Henninger wants that first down.
Yes, he does. He is really competing tonight.
I got.
Well, and here's those short passes I was telling you about. I thought the running backs were going to get involved like that. And the chain gang's
he wants that first down. I'm watching Henninger. He's adamant. He got that and worked real hard to put them in that position.
So let's see what happens here. It's getting kind of hectic. Under a minute to go. It's been such a fun first half. What have you seen for a couple of highlights, couple observations?
I loved seeing those deep balls. I was wondering, you always go like, who's the first team to really establish that you can get that across? And when they hit Elliot Bruce with that for Team Willamette, but a great answer right back from Team Willamette or Team Columbia to make that happen on their end as well.
All right, here we go. They're stretching it out, and did they make it?
No, he did not.
Oh, just a bit short.
Great effort there from Henninger to try and bring home that first down, but it will be Team Columbia's ball. Less than a minute left.
Wow, they dodged less. They dodged a bullet.
They dodged a bullet there, and now are they going to try and move down the field and see what they can do? I think it's a good opportunity to establish some momentum if Team Columbia can show they can put together a 1-minute drive.
Yeah, we'll see. But if they can catch a big play right away, it makes it interesting, doesn't it? And they're capable of it. They are very capable, and it is Gloss in there.
Yeah, we'll see.
He's back. He hasn't played since hurting himself back in the early second quarter. Nice rollout there, but yeah, the timing was just a bit off. He was trying to hit number 6 on that one.
And I think they did give him that.
Oh, wow.
Reception right there at the line.
Is it just 1 foot in high school? And that was in Carter and Nguyen, 2028 Sprague.
Okay, no, they're gonna make that. They're gonna make an incomplete pass.
Yeah, something incomplete. Like I said, it was all good, but I think he was about a foot. Yeah, it was about 1 foot too late.
Stop the clock. 52 seconds left.
Yep, 2nd and 10. Let's see if they can get something downfield. So Gloss goes down to number 5, and he does pick up something there, so that's good. And looks like that is Graham Dumas from Seton Catholic over in Vancouver. 2027 grad. And let's see, goes first down. Now they'll get the clock running. Yeah, it stopped for the first down. And Gloss goes over.
Right off the hands.
And the win this time. Just didn't quite hook up on that. Just the timing. It's just the timing. All right, so 2nd and 10. Once again, they need a couple more plays to get that downfield so they can take a couple of cracks at it. And let's see. And sometimes when the defense goes in this kind of prevent defense, it's almost counterproductive for what they've been doing the whole game, right? So Lois gets over to Nguyen again. 3rd time was a charm as far as the hookup, but now you're looking at 3rd and long.
Be a timeout called for Team Columbia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 3rd and 9. They only got a yard on that, so it's. I don't know if it's 2 down territory, to be honest, because you're on your own 31. So yeah, that'll be interesting. And Team Willamette, their defense is putting the clamps on once again.
Yeah, they've done for most of this first half, with the exception of that one really long drive by Team Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
But this is an opportunity for Team Columbia, though, to show that they can execute here at this point and keep this drive going.
Yeah, so we'll see what they draw up. I mean, obviously you have to try to get that first down, but you go to the sideline to get it, or yeah, you try the middle of the field and then try to run up and get something up from there.
Yeah, there's no indication of what the timeout situation is.
Right.
For Team Columbia.
So here we go. Close out of the shotgun. Oh, he's putting it up. And
just out of the reach.
Yeah. And that was.
Graham Dumas.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Graham Dumas from Seton. So it looks like punt situation's what I'm thinking here.
I don't think you want to risk giving.
But if your team Willamette, you're going to rush. You're going to bring everything you have on this one. This will be interesting. And Willamette, it looks like 87. Larson's going to be back there. I'm surprised they are putting anybody back there, to be honest, but you could get it up to midfield with a short kick and a bit of a return. And there we go. The punt is off, and Larson fields it.
Real nice, pivot there to go right there from Larson.
Yeah, it was a nice return, but then a flag at the end there. Oh, that laundry.
And that's unfortunate because Larson really did all the work there to avoid 3 people coming right at him.
Yeah.
And, I think it's going to kind of be back towards the part of the play he wasn't even involved in.
Oh, yeah, because at first when he turned the corner and one of the opponents fell, I was kind of wondering if that was going to be a clip. And then when they didn't call it, and then he kept rolling for another 15 yards. And then right at the end, yeah, I think you're right. It was totally not involved with the play itself.
Yeah, or at least didn't gain him any yards. It's like
no, it's one of those. It's just so interesting because you had it up to midfield, so you had a couple of cracks at it, and now it's going to be like you're going back to 40 or 30.
Right, and they're trying to think of like where did it occur and how many yards back they can go from there.
All right, so holding. He's saying it's at the spot of the foul?
10 yards from the spot of the foul.
10 yards from it. Okay. And there you go. It'd be funny if Team Willamette wouldn't let the official walk past them. You're like, no, this is good right here. We're going to leave it here. So here we go. So 1st and 10 on their own 22. All the way from what would look like a 1st and 10 on the 50. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. And so he gets away from the rush. Nice spin move. But 14 just couldn't hang on. I think he was getting ready to see where he could go with it. And yeah, so that takes us to 2nd and 10, 6 seconds to go.
Yeah, you're running down on ticks there to really accomplish much on offense when you get to the end of this half. But still, an impressive half by Team Willamette. Could have been even more points scored by them.
Yes.
They had a couple of great long drives at the end. And of course, they had that one huge play for the touchdown as well.
Yeah, and a handoff there to number 27 to close it out. So, yeah, we're at the half. So Team Willamette, they started out with that quick touchdown, and that was Hall, the ball carrier. And, they started out with the quick touchdown, but Team Columbia, they got on the board eventually, and then it's been pretty even since in that 2nd quarter. So we'll see what kind of adjustments are made at halftime. What would you be saying if you're either coach there, Sonny?
Oh, I think they're going to want to limit the penalties. I think that's what, especially Team Willamette, they're going to be like, that kind of attributed that long drive for Team Columbia and limited the drive that they had. So let's clean up those penalties. Let's have a clean game to end that 2nd half.
All right, and on that note, we will let you guys get to your halftime hijinks and shenanigans, and we will meet you right back here. So at the halftime, Les Schwab Bowl 2026, Team Willamette 13, Team Columbia 7.
All right, here's the going after tip. Oh. Hey, great job, guys. Thank you very much. Is that one more? Is that it? That's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nike is providing innovation and inspiration of sports and football players all over the world. Appreciate your Nike here. Nike is proud to support high school athletes and coaches by sponsoring high-quality events such as the Les Schwab Bowl. For a complete history of Nike football, be sure to check out Nike.com. Thank you, Nike, for your support in the 2026 Les Schwab Bowl. Next up is the Les Schwab Tigers Obstacle Course. We have two young people that will run through the tires, throw the football, and run to the finish line. Contestants have been selected by the Primetime Sports staff. Which are the fastest time will be the winner of Primetime Sports reward times and relay times. With the restaurants, winner gets an LSB spot bag. Good job, guys. One more round. Keep going, keep going. We have our winner. Let's hear it for the contestants tonight. Great job, guys. We fans, we'd like to thank Les Schwab Tires for 28 amazing years of support. Partnership and dedication to the Les Schwab Bowl, presented by Express Employment Professionals. Tonight's game is made possible by the generous financial backing of Les Schwab Tire Centers. Bringing Les Schwab to your ongoing support of high school athletics around the state and around the country. Thank you, Les Schwab.
Like how they say Beyonce finds every camera.
I'm like, he had me right there. Folks, a big shout out and a huge thank you to the folks at Chick-fil-A, Ochoa's, Carmel Turkey, and Sasquatch Brewing. Thank you for showing up tonight, guys, and thanks for slapping Thursday.
I don't know how I got this job. That was my fear of heights. Honest, if you don't have a fear of heights, it's not that bad. You get used to it. Yo, Gavin, I need you like coming up here and like get like really I'll be honest, I might have to get back out. Better. No, it's good.
Yeah.
My ears hurt so bad. No, I'm actually.
Hey, you don't know me, but I know you. I like you, Lucy. You look at boys.
And here we are. It is time for half number 2. 13-7, Team Willamette, Team Columbia, the Let's Shop Bowl 2026. Thank you so much for watching this evening. It's Wireless Mike Koreski with James Sonny Crockett with me. And thoughts on the first half, Mr. Crockett? Looks like you've been looking at some numbers.
Yeah, a really solid first half by both teams when you factor in that Columbia was down 13-0, came back with a really good drive to get that touchdown and was able to keep Willamette off the board. Now, some of that, do a little bit of penalty situation there for Willamette, but a lot of that was just a really good, timely defense from Columbia. And they were able to, I mean, they were having some trouble with containment a little bit, but they didn't let that convert into points for Willamette. That's a big thing for them. Really good first half for Chase Dominguez, 107 yards, including the long, with a long of 60, and the big touchdown.
And he wants to add to it. Oh, so close.
Yeah, Miguel Quijas was looking to try to make that connection there, and he had two really big receptions in that first half, including one that was for a really big first down. And Dominguez looking to go back to that well once again.
Yeah, he sure did. And it looks like roughing the passer on Team Willamette. So here we go. If you give Dominguez an inch, he will take a mile on you.
And he said it's like a nightmare scenario as they're coming out of the break. You know they were hearing about that in the locker room. Like,
yeah.
limit those penalties. Also, it did extend those drives for Team Columbia on that. They had that real big pass interference penalty right there in the end zone, right in the front of the end zone, that led to that eventual touchdown by Jesse Jones, which was the score for Columbia in the first half. Dominguez took advantage of it and converted there. And right now, he's got himself in a real good spot there, out past the 30. And a little big lead off to Quijas. Once again, he really likes that connection there.
Yeah.
And is taking advantage of it again for another big first down.
Yeah, Quijas doing a really nice job with the yards after catch. And yeah, he has some demonstrative parts of what he's doing there, and that's kind of cool. And there you go. So yeah, here we go. Another first down. Ball is just past midfield, just starting the third quarter on the Les Schwab Bowl 2026.
They couldn't really get much going both wise running ball in the first half. They only had 19 yards on 11 carries, so that's something maybe they can continue. But another real big hit there Dominguez took.
Oh yeah, number 55, Maxwell Knapp, was bearing down on him.
And we've seen that Knapp really had a great first half. Was moving all over the place and was able to make some really good plays there at the line of scrimmage. And he got the connection there on Chase Dominguez. Made it a real tough pass to convert there, and second down and 10, just in round 2.
Yeah, from the Sprague Olympians, Maxwell Knapp. There you go. Let's see here. Actually, no, that's not Maxwell Knapp. That is. Okay, let's see. And there we go, number 21. And that is from the Jefferson Democrats,
Natus Williams.
Natus Wilkins. And let's see. So looks like 3rd and 8.
Yeah, George Perez, who had a sack and 2 tackles there in the first half. That's number 54 for Team Atlanta.
So now we're looking now 3rd and 8. Let's see what Dominguez has up the sleeve here. Let's see if he can convert another 3rd down. Rush is coming, but he gets the ball off to number 80. And that is Carlos Brown Chavarria from the Jefferson Democrats. And yeah, first down. Nice play.
Yeah, first catch of the game for Brown Chavarria. It comes from a big moment for Team Columbia as they're able to get that first down. And they're now at the 39 of Team Atlanta.
Yeah, Chase Dominguez from Silverton.
And it looks like they are going to draw it offside once again.
That'll be the 3rd time he's got it. Wow. Well, if Columbia pulls this out, I'm going Chase Dominguez MVP. I'm going to start saying it.
Well, and he's had to play quite a bit of the game. They had to start off the game Trevor Close.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's going to be a false start.
Oh, okay.
They did change that one.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It can't always be on the defensive line.
No, sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug.
If you have dire straits in your head, you're welcome.
Well, that was actually Mary Chapin Carpenter. Sorry. But Dire Straits did it, didn't they? And there we go. Kihas. There we go.
Gets it inside the 30.
Nice little screen pass there. Yeah, he's really coming on this drive.
Miguel Kihas, he had 2 catches for 26 yards in the first half, and he's added quite a bit to that here now in the second half.
Yeah, from the Forest Grove Vikings. And yeah, they keep it moving. 2nd and 1. 9.5 minutes to go. 3rd quarter of the Les Schwab Bowl. And Rodriguez back.
Once again,
evades the rush.
Defensive end.
Evades it again. Nice play to Kihas.
Yeah, gave Dominguez the opportunity to find Kihas open down there on the right sideline, and just that over pursuit of the defensive line. If you stay home there, you cut off a lot of the options.
Yeah, Chase Dominguez. Wow. And sidestepped 2 guys.
Right.
And he kind of had to throw that on the run.
Yeah, that's where, and that is where the credit goes for that. He is really good at making that defensive end bite and come inside. He's done it on both fake handoffs and that. And he's really good. He's great at those opportunities, and he knows what he does. When he rolls out, he's got nothing but real estate in front of him. He's got the option. Does he take off, or does he hit that open receiver? And that time he hit Miguel Quijas.
And yeah, he rolls, fakes the handoff, and rolls, hits number 24.
And in that case, again, the defensive end stays put there.
And that was the tight end, Danner Frost.
I think that's the big difference.
Ridgeview Ravens.
In that play going that left versus the play we had to the right, the play before that, he stayed home and made it a much harder play to convert that into a big game.
And yeah, so now 2nd and 6. See what we have now. There it is again. Oh, but he's able to get back in time. That's crazy. It was just too obvious.
You had to snap
it. was too quick.
He
Yeah.
had to snap it.
He didn't. I think he thought it was just going to get thrown. And he has it. In the corner.
Just a little bit long, looking for Danner Frost.
Yep, who he hit last time. You know, he has that big tight end target right there. Nice size hands there too when you see those. So yeah, Dominguez with 3rd and 6. It'll be interesting to see. It seems like he's doing better when you get him outside the pocket. He's kind of creating, you know.
Oh, it's much. He's taken advantage of the outside areas much because going inside against Willamette was not working whatsoever. They were not having any luck both with Dominguez or the running backs getting inside. But when you get him to the outside, that's good.
Oh, and a handoff.
Here, handoff,
and
bounces.
21.
Yeah, bounces it out off tackle.
Wow. Yeah,
and
Jones it's just Wilkins.
It's that Wilkins. Yeah,
Wilkins.
Gets it in there.
21
or the touchdown. So now both running backs for Team Columbia have touchdowns in this game, and that'll tie it up.
All right. Let's see what we got here. There we go. 21. Anatis Wilkins.
That's a really great effort there.
Well, yeah, and
to go in on that, trust your line to open up that spot for you, and you can go off tackle and cut up to the next level and make a play.
Well, and what a great call. That was a great call. They just weren't expecting that. And a great extra point right there, that one. They got that one. And look at that, Houston. Kipton Houston was like, yeah. The celebration for the youngster. But, and now, guess what looms large, Sonny?
That missed extra.
You got it.
Yeah,
and that's why Houston was pretty pumped, too. Puts him in the lead.
Well, right, gives him the bragging rights there.
Yeah.
The kicker bragging rights.
Yeah. Something you can tell the kids and grandkids, you know, in the future kind of thing.
I was perfect in the Les Schwab Bowl, 2026.
My extra point would have cleared 30 yards, man. So, yeah, great effort right there. And just a great drive. But that was just a whole bunch of Chase Dominguez and
Miguel Quijas.
Exactly. The Dominguez to Quijas combo was lethal on that. So, yeah, took the opening kickoff and takes it right down. So now let's see what Team Willamette can do. And do you have the quarterback stats for Willamette?
I do. I have all this.
Ooh.
Look
at you, Jedi.
Yeah, they had you both got quite a few attempts. Bryson Edwards was the leader in that 13 Willamette. He had 10 attempts, completed 6 of them, including the long touchdown, 51-yard strike to Elliott Bruce. And that was in the first half. That was the big one for Team Willamette. The other touchdown also coming for Willamette when they had to sneak inside. Bryson Edwards also got inside and got that touchdown.
And Justin Larson takes that kick there, a really nice return. And this time, no flag to call him back. He got that out over the 30. And then what's our other quarterback doing there?
Cade Corson was
Corson.
Right, he was 36 through an interception, but he had 37 yards, Corson also rushed 2 times for 2 yards, but Edwards also came up with 6 carries, 36 yards with his own on the ground.
And a real nice handoff there. Nice running play, the individual efforts, and that's number 7, Daniel Henninger.
Yeah, Henninger had 49 all-purpose yards in the first half. He had 34 on the ground, 15 for the receptions. He was really instrumental on one drive. Ended up, unfortunately, not converting into points for Team Willamette, but they were trying as hard as they could to get him down the field, but ended up having too many penalties on that drive to keep pushing them back and not be able to make that into points.
So Edwards, he was flushed out, and it looks like to
Saxon Brock, great pass breakup.
Yeah, it was meant for Nick Normanton, number 9, and as you said, the defense broke it up, timed it just perfect.
Yeah, really good. Saxon Brock, great play out of the Ashland Grizzlies.
And laundry on the field. How about that? Take a picture.
So not only do they not get that pass completion because of the great play by Saxon Brock, they end up pushing themselves back. Once again, Team Willamette, a victim of penalties in this game quite a bit.
Well, and as Homer Simpson would say, don't. That's what happens. So it's now 1st and 10 on the 32. Let's see what we got for Team Willamette. And handoff to Henninger.
Jamarcus Robinson inside. I would not run at that guy. Do not do that.
No.
Just don't do it.
Oh, he's had a nice game.
And he's a good player. Do not do that. Don't. If you see him audible, I'm just gonna just audible with him. Like, wow, what? Yeah.
And camera was on number 13 there, Caleb Jones from the Thurston Colts. And here we go, 2nd and 20. 6:16 to go in the third quarter. So that opening kickoff touchdown drive for Team Columbia just ate time up. Just what they needed. And Edwards back. He's going long. And we got a call. Woo!
They're going to let him play. They let the play move on. Reed Eldridge with the defense there.
Yeah, looking for Normanton.
And a lot of that was using the sideline as an extra defender.
Yes.
And ends up with no call on the field on that one. So you get to put that one in your pocket. And that's the second great defensive play out of the defensive backfield on Team Columbia in this drive, and it puts Team Willamette in a situation where they gotta get a big chunk of yardage right here, or they can end up giving Team Columbia the ball back. And to start this first half off, or the second half off this way, is just really sucking all the momentum to their side.
Well, and it's 3rd and 20 now, so it's just not coming out good after the first couple plays of the drive were very successful. So Edwards coming back, he rolls out, trying to get some room. Nice cross across the middle there for hitting Matthew Newell.
And Eldridge though stepping up and taking him down. A really good sequence of back-to-back plays for Reed Eldridge out of the Lincoln Cardinals.
Just wrapped him up right then and there.
And that'll bring up 4th and 20s.
Yeah, so I didn't gain anything.
Yeah, obvious punt situation for Team Willamette. And they're going to have to trust in their defense here to stop this momentum.
Well, and they have 2 guys back. Number 20, Miguel Quijas, who we talked about a lot on that last drive. But they're kicking it over to number 19, Trandon Stricker. And she lets it go. Very smart play.
Makes the quality decision to let that ball go. It wades the Team Willamette pursuers, and they will get the ball on the 20.
Yeah, and they wanted nothing to do with Quijas. and with good reason.
With good reason there. I would not want the ball in his hands, but he does have the ball in his hands now. Right back to Chase Dominguez.
Yeah, and he likes to go Quijas. Let's go.
And as I say that, they're going to put Trevor Close in.
Yep, that's right.
And that's why we get to see what he can do here to start off.
Yeah. Let's see if he has a favorite or if he goes to Kihas as well. So, yeah, Glos did come back there to finish out the half. And, the ball is live. The ball is live.
Okay.
Oh.
That looked to me like they were trying to set up a lateral.
Yeah.
It was going to pass out of.
Yep.
And it just didn't connect. It didn't connect there. With Tanner Frost, who we saw, they tried to hit that at the down in the end zone on the last drive.
Yes.
Didn't connect there, and it's going to be a big turnover for Team Willamette.
And that's as big as at the beginning of the game when they made that huge mistake on the punt return fumble. And Willamette recovered. It's almost like Groundhog Day right now. I'm waiting for Bill Murray somewhere on the sideline because it's looking just the same. So, yeah, let's see what Bryce Edwards does here.
It's the same, just with more ice.
It handoff to 27. And that was Sheldon Irish, from the Sheldon Irish, Cody Hall. And that's one thing too, don't forget, a lot of these guys are traveling, through the great state to get to Portland for this. It's a big deal. Big deal for these guys' careers. Some to close it out and some to extend it. So Edwards gets the call.
A little bit
up there,
a little extra juice on that stop there for Team Columbia. They're extra excited to limit this, to pick up their offense and try to keep the lead here.
There we go, Bryce. Bryce is nice. Touchdown.
Bryce is nice. He gets in the end zone twice.
That's right. And he's not eating rice. So, yes, Willamette getting back out in front. Here's a question. Laundry. Boy, the hamper is full, my friend.
Strike that.
Yeah, strike that.
Back.
Yeah, strike the whole bit. The whole bit is done. It's not very nice.
Yeah, we'll come up with some other ice.
Looks like
ice rhyming.
Some emotion there. I mean, some emotion. Emotion. That's on our part, the emotion, but there was motion.
Second that emotion?
Yeah, that's right, Smokey. And it's very sweet, not emotion. So we thought they took the lead, but no. So let's see what they do. Now they're backing them up to 2nd and 15. And 4:20 left in the third quarter. Edwards gets the play call, brings it back in. And now we'll see. I think it's a little too deep to call his number. So we'll see if they can get it back down inside the 10. So under center, he hands off to Henninger. Henninger dancing around. He falls forward for a couple. But you're looking at 3rd and long.
Yeah, Connor Siegel again with a great stop inside. Comes down from his linebacker position to limit that for Team Willamette.
3rd and 12. Got to go to the end zone. Got to go to the end zone. Let's see what they do. And if you're Team Columbia, blitz it. Blitz. Make no mistake. They're lining up 4.
This is found money.
Some backers in there. Exactly.
They were supposed to score. So
yes.
Why not go for the big one.
That's right.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that one, Mike.
It's like walking by the slot machine and someone left a couple bucks in there. Why not? Play it all. However, it's timeout. Well, at least it wasn't laundry on the field. So, yeah, this will be interesting right here. This is big. That missed extra point plays into it. And I was going to ask you, when Edwards scored on that touchdown and we made all our rhymes and everything, I was going to ask you, would you go for 2? To try to get that point back.
I think.
What would you do?
I wouldn't I think it's too early in the third quarter to do that.
Okay.
That would have been my call. But I'm down for it. I'm a team 2-pointer for all day long. And when I'm playing Madden, it's like I don't even use the kicker. This isn't Madden football. This isn't a video game.
But you're still having flashbacks.
But I'm still saying, like, I'm Team 2-pointer.
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Thank you to our sponsors, Express Employment Professionals, Nike, and Primetime Sports. You guys are fantastic, and the Nike. Thanks to all of you. A lot of work to put this together.
A lot of work in the community, a lot of work from our sponsors, a lot of work in production.
Well, and coaching staffs to get their guys here, to nominate them.
And they've been working all week
in
practices and then just getting this venue ready. And once again, great defense from Team Columbia swarming in there.
He had no room. He just had no room on that one. All right, so yeah, it seems like momentum has swung over.
It is.
To the blue in this third quarter.
But just as we started off this second half with 11 in the lead, it's an opportunity for them to get points here.
Are we doing a kicker or are we going for it? What's up?
Wait,
no, Edwards is coming out on a 4th and 13 from the 13. 4th and goal.
That could also be a conditions decision as well.
Well, or they might try to do the cadence to get them off sides. And if they can't call a timeout, try the field goal. But they're out of the shotgun. Henninger's back there with him. And he settles back. The rush is on. He's got to figure something out. He's throwing it down to the 1. Oh.
Good play. Good call. Good play. Get that ball on the ground. Don't catch that. Don't be a hero. Just get the ball on the ground.
Max Makarenko. Big time play right there.
We've seen a number of really good plays by that young man.
Yeah, from the Sprague Olympians.
There we go. That heady play. You don't want to catch that ball. I know that's your instinct, but like let your, let your
mind take over.
Let your mind take over. And really just let your execution take over. Get that ball on the ground. Get the ball back to your offense, and continue to dominate this third quarter as they've done so far.
Well, and the thing is, too, football is such a game of emotion.
Right.
As a lot of sports are, to be honest with you. It's a lot of emotion, and you kind of have to, bring in the common sense somewhere.
Absolutely. And you saw at the beginning of that drive, or that drive after that fumble, you saw that there. They go, hey, wait a minute. We got to pick up our offense. That defense is over on the sidelines. They are as hyped up as they could possibly be that they did that.
So Gloss hands off to 21. Oh, my goodness. Anatius Wilkins. He's bringing it too. Yeah, their running game has been really good this third quarter.
Yeah, they're doing that. They're not just going right up in the middle. They're kicking it out to the outside and taking advantage of that. And their offensive line has really brought it here in the third quarter, which just makes me all warm and fuzzy inside when that happens.
And we have a man down on the field, unfortunately. Looks like Josiah Hawkins, defensive back from Cascade. Attending to him. See if he can get out under his own power. It looks like he's coming out under his own power at least, which is good. And we'll see if we see him back. And yeah, fantastic sponsors, as we've talked about.
Nike, Les Schwab, Express Employment. Thank you to all the sponsors who help us put this broadcast on and bring this great event out to the masses that live in perpetuity.
Well, this is great.
Really great for them, really great for the community, really great for the players, really great for the coaches.
Well, this is such a great setting for a game, too. It's just fantastic here. Kind of in the middle of the forest. And the pass right there to number 18, Corinthian Littleton from Park Rose.
It reminds me of my high school venue when I played way back. We're not going to discuss when, but it was
back in the day.
Back in the day before the days. But also was on the side of a hill, basically.
Oh, really?
And it just kind of built into it.
Nice.
And, we had a big thing about that, and just of course just surrounded by trees. Just a great setting.
Nice. This has just been really nice. a great crowd on hand, a real nice tailgating kind of vibe going on there at half as well. So there's the handoff to Wilkins. Barrels ahead. Some very good yardage there. It's going to turn it into 3rd and short. Yeah, he had a good passageway there, and then he also got some individual effort. He came pretty close to breaking it, to be honest. So 3rd and 3. And you'll go for that handoff again, I'm assuming, or what would you do here, Coach, Mr. Madden?
I would like to see they've got that trip set up there. I would like to see
they got the triple.
Yeah, I would like to see them get something rolled over to the left side.
Wilkins again, though. Look at that. Sweet. Great work on that side of the line.
I really like to watch the body language of players, and you can see Wilkins. He only got a couple yards on that last play.
Yep.
That was not good enough for him.
Right.
You could see that. Like, he is just.
Oh, yeah. When he got up, you could see him shaking his head like I was ready to break it.
He wants the big yardage.
Yeah.
He really
You can
does.
tell
And
he's gained
not-
a whole lot of confidence.
Yeah.
This third quarter.
Right. Ever since the start of this half.
Yeah. So let's see what Glows does here.
And they both have. They've really done great distributing the ball between the two running backs, James and Jesse Jones and Wilkins.
Yeah. And Glows, he's going to go up top. There we go. Number 18.
Wow, there's so much jersey pulling on that. So much. They wanted Littleton.
Quijas had his hand on.
I mean, look, his jersey is completely off of him. How do you think that happened?
How is there a no call on that? Wow. Yeah, that was Corinthian Littleton there. And then on the defense,
and he's not fixing it. He's going to
was
walk
Jeter.
all the way past. Yeah. Do you notice that? Go help him fix it. Why do you think that happened?
Right.
It's like that did not just magically happen.
And so 2nd and 10.
He
Yeah.
had his guy beat.
Jeter. Yeah. Robert Jeter. He got away with it there. He got away with it there for Team Willamette. But Gloss was looking at it again, but now he rolls over to the other side, wide open. And that is Carter Nguyen. Haven't had his name called in a little bit. So very nice to see that. Yeah, they're doing a really good job spreading the ball around it. And I'll tell you what, Trevor Gloss is looking like the real deal this quarter.
Yeah, he's had a rough start in this game.
Yeah.
Between getting hurt in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And missing most of the first half.
Yeah.
And then what he's got on the field, the first thing that happens, they try to run a trick play and he loses the ball.
Yeah.
And it's one of I love about football and about being a team effort. On the defense comes out, shuts down Willamette, gets the ball back, and Trevor Gloss is saying thank you so much for this opportunity, and he's showing what he can do with it. And
it just took him
with
a
his
couple
teammates
plays to get into the groove.
and getting his teammates involved, getting several different people in there, and also showed that deep ball that really can freeze a defense if you can show, and that was going to be a home run. So Trevor Gloss has this Team Columbia offense firing on.
Yes, well, and that was a lot for the coaching staff even, to Chase Dominguez was bringing it. The whole
A great,
but especially, that was a fantastic
Team
third
Columbia.
quarter. Yeah,
really
they
good.
really took over the momentum on that.
They have themselves set up very well to get into this fourth quarter with every bit of momentum and really take advantage of what they built on here in the first.
Well, and if your team Willamette, that touchdown went off the board, and that is just really hard to think about if you're them. Even if it's just the third quarter, you're just like, we could have took momentum back. We could have, got this thing back on track.
Yeah, when you get at the ball there, you're thinking that's found money. That is a touchdown. That is points on our scoreboard.
Oh, totally.
They walked away empty-handed. So now it's the defense has got to really bring things back to center and find that formula they had, especially in the first quarter, where they looked unstoppable inside.
And
Force them back to the inside. To me, that's how you work that. It's like get your defensive line to force them back into the middle.
So leaving Gloss in for the drive to start the fourth quarter. He fakes and goes up top. Oh!
Littleton once again loses the helmet, but has the ball.
Touchdown, Team Columbia. Wow.
They're considering it. Oh, and they wave it off.
No. Olin Glos is like, really? Really? Wow. Wow.
Littleton has
I'm
been
speechless
a
on that one.
half of a step away from 2 touchdowns in
Yes.
the second half.
Yes.
A half step.
Yes. Wow. Just out of bounds. Huh? All right. Well, back to the drawing board. 2nd and 10. What do you think? They're going to run that again, you think?
I mean, Littleton would want, he wants that
Yeah, I think
all
he wants
day
another
long.
shot at it.
But I think it's a good opportunity to roll.
There we go. And he's got plenty of room. Yeah, he goes off to Wilkins. Huge block right there by number 57, Flynn Collins from the Jesuit Crusaders. Boy, that's what's called a pancake right there. He just took his guy down.
It's not just for syrup, but if you put chocolate
You
chips
got
on it,
it.
let's go. But what I like about that play is it seemed more like that was a reset play. You're coming off of that
Yes.
exciting play on the other side of the field,
Yes.
and he saw a good 5-yard opportunity, took it right
Yeah, and now it sets 3rd and 5, something manageable for your 3rd down.
Everyone's riding high off that play,
Yep.
and real good opportunity to just take that play.
Has Jones in the backfield. Jones is going out, but he flips over the other way. And it was off the hand of Travis Hale. Tight end from Forest Grove.
Yeah, he tried to go to his big target there.
Mm-hmm.
You see, he is like head and shoulders above the other receiver.
Totally. But now we got 4th and 5. This will be very interesting.
It's interesting for me. Like, it's an opportunity to maybe put some points on the board, just to take the 3, extend it to a 1-score game. Beyond that. So, but I think he's showing a little bit of confidence in Glos if they actually snap the ball here.
Then he has his guy back in the backfield, but he flips it over there. That's Nguyen. 1st down. Great call. Think they audible a lot of that?
No, I think that they've shown that they want to work on the sidelines. They want to work the outside quite a bit. So that kind of fits with that. What they've been playing with here, especially in the second half.
Yeah, here we go. So yeah, they got that 1st down. And let's see what happens here.
And I think that really goes to they really have to get the ball inside.
Beautiful.
Littleton on the post there.
And now he got his touchdown.
Finally gets his tutty.
Corinthian Littleton. Beautiful throw from Glos there.
Absolutely, and give the ball a little spin.
Well, and a great play too, because it was a fake to the running back, and then a little fake forward toss thing to the other guy. And
Well, and
there
also-
you go.
And just get that ball exactly where only he can catch it.
Yes.
And that's a great pass there by Glos. And to find that target, that guy really wants to pull that ball down and get that touchdown he's been so close to here the entire game.
All right. Let's see what we got here. So Kipton Houston, a guy who was all demonstrative after the last extra point. Has he got some extra? Boy, he kicks it with extra. Look at that. Yeah, I love the spirit on him, man.
8-point lead for Team Columbia.
Oh, and see, there you go. So now the question, now it's answered. Willamette has to go for 2 next time they got that touchdown. And now you got 11 minutes left in the game, and it's like, ooh.
Step one is to actually get in the end zone.
Well, right.
Willam's got to work on that, on how to get through this Team Columbia defense.
Yeah. Well, we had a little guest appearance from Josh, the fake Newton. He was here.
As he does.
Yeah, as he does.
Shuffling down to the little people here, down from his ivory tower that he operates at the
Known as
height,
the Portland
at the height of
Trailblazers.
Portland sports.
Yes.
If there's Portland sports, Josh Newton is there. That I can tell you. That's what I discovered.
But he got his start in Vancouver. That's where he got his start. We knew him when he was just a little fig. And now he's the big time.
And we're riding his coattails as far as we can take him.
That's right. Well, it's just been a fun night. Also, one of our friends, Robert Jones, is on the PA. Just fantastic work from that guy. One of the best.
Yeah, we basically go where the best go, and it's a testament to the team that we are allowed to work with, but also that they bring it and that they bring in to work with on these kinds of events.
Wow, and Bobby Pilata is so generous to give us a shot. Even though we're not the best, we do give a crack at it. So the kickoff there goes to number 13, which is Josiah Hawkins.
Could be.
So it's 21-13, Team Columbia. 8-point lead for Team Columbia. So Team Willamette got to get it moving. 10:44
They've
left.
got to find a groove here
Yes.
in this second half somehow. And they're still going to go with Bryce Edwards at quarterback.
Yeah, interesting. They were playing the other quarterback pretty heavy.
Yeah, they started off the
First
game, as
half.
you saw it with
Yeah.
Person at quarterback.
Yeah.
And Edwards had a great first half, so I can definitely see the appeal of having him there in so much of the game. And we'll see as we get into the latter parts of this fourth quarter if they
Nice play there. And that's number 27. He got a full head of steam there,
But Connor Siegel picked his foot and brought him right down. What a great open field tackle by Connor Siegel. He's having himself a tremendous second half. Been all over the field for Team Columbia.
Yeah, made a tackle on Cody Hall from the Sheldon Irish.
Connor Siegel from the Grant Generals.
Ooh, saucy.
So good to, we've seen what the Grant program can provide at different events here.
So 2nd and 4. And close, he puts it up there. Bryce Edwards, and no.
Trandon Stricker almost came down with that one.
Yes, he did.
They were looking for Bruce.
It kind of got held up. The spin was pretty good on it, and as it was coming down, it was almost like there was a bunch of wind, but there's not.
No, I thought there might have. It looked to me like there might have been contact there.
Yeah, there had to be something because the trajectory of the ball.
And Stricker went back there looking for a ball hawk situation. Boy, that would have been a complete killer there.
That would have been a real power play. That would have been a real power play. So we're at 3rd and 4, and let's see if Edwards can get this converted.
They go inside again.
Boy, yeah, no bueno. No bueno for Cody Hall. So, now we're at a 4th and 4. Are they going to put it out there and go for it right now?
I mean, at 4th and 1, they should.
4th and 4. Oh, 4th and 1. Yeah.
At 4th and 1, they should, but it's still. If you don't convert here and you give the ball back to Team Columbia with the momentum that they've had.
This is what you call riverboat gambling right here, Sonny. And there we go. Nice call, though. Yes. I think I
don't think so.
I thought he got it. Let's see.
Our vantage point's a little bit askew there from where we are, but I didn't think so.
Let's see.
We'll see if they.
And I don't think they bring out the sticks anymore. Or no, they actually brought out the sticks. They might have to do it again. And now Edwards is hurt.
Depends on where the spot is. Oh wow, that's a.
Yeah. That's what I thought, brother.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
First down. And as I said before, great play call.
Absolutely. No, it's absolutely the call.
It really was. And it was a quick count.
Looking,
it was a quick snap,
I keep
too.
looking for number 69 there from Team Columbia and Jamarcus Robinson. And I'm like, I would not do that and go anywhere near him on an inside play. He is. I mean, Team Willam's got some beef on their line as well.
Well, they just went fast, though. That was the whole thing, to get it done fast. The ball flipped out there to number 22, Dante Stidham Jr.
Connor Siegel, once again, he has been everywhere that Team Columbia has needed him to be on the field here in the second half. Great athletic plays all second half long from Connor Siegel and the Grant Generals.
Yeah, he really came alive in the second half, especially.
And something I really like when a guy makes a play like that, and then immediately, like when the sidelines, gets him off. Get him that, that basically that round of applause as he's
Yeah.
out there. It's a great opportunity to do that. Shift another guy in there as well, and then he'll come back on refreshed on the next play.
And he's going to want to do it again.
And right, oh yeah.
So Edwards gets a snap. He's just going to take off. Let's see if he can penetrate. Yeah, he does.
He turns the corner.
He gets into the second line and takes out the first down marker. That's kind of cool. I mean, better than our photographer. I'll say that much. So yeah, let's see what kind of spot they give him. I mean, if you run into the first down marker, you should get the first down anyway. Just going to say it, but I just don't think it's going to roll like that.
Yeah, I think it gives you a good shot at it. Got to get a first down any way you can.
Looks like 3rd and 3. So here we go again. Or if they're going to try that quick run again. Quick snap.
It's definitely a play in Edwards' wheelhouse.
Yeah, they're lining up. 3 receivers spread out, but let's see what they do. No. Oh, picked off from Max Makarenko. You were talking about Siegel. This guy is also, he's the Robin to that Batman.
Yeah,
he's been huge.
Really long, lanky player. He used all of that on that play.
Yeah, and you got the coaches out there jumping with them, and call those Blazer jumps, because that's where I first saw that happen, was when the Blazers would be introduced. So, in fact, I'd like to do that. I'd like to do that with the crew here.
One of the first players out there to congratulate him and celebrate with him. Connor Sagal gets out there right away and gives him his dap there from the sideline, gives him his props.
Yeah.
What a great play by Makarenko.
Effort recognizes effort. So, yeah, they've got the ball now, and they could really put the pressure on this with just under 8 minutes. And now you have got Mr. Dominguez back in after Glos had a wonderful touchdown drive.
Dominguez is in. He's got Wilkins to his left.
And then we got, Dumas out there. Oh, that was a tough hit.
Yeah, just Jones taking it there, but still gets some positive yardage, keeps the clock moving. That clock right now is Team Columbia's friend, and Team Willamette's worst enemy right here. If this drive can get extended, extended meaning the time it takes.
So 2nd and 7. Let's see what Mr. Dominguez has in store. He's trying that snap count again. He's trying the cadence.
Debated.
He got him 3 times last time, so far this game. What happened? I think he out-cadenced himself.
Extra on that one.
Too much extra. His own guy bid on it. All right, back to the drawing board. But now you're 2nd and 12, but you're still in their territory. Exactly. No, coaching staff's made some really nice calls the second half. Some real surprises. Sorpresas, as I say in Spanish. And here's the snap, the fake handoff there to Jones, and now he's trying to get past the man. He does. Turns it upfield. And he avoids the big contact.
Yeah, but then Reynoso catches him from behind. Put a long 3rd down there.
Yeah, at least he had something positive out of it. But great once again. Team Columbia's actually played some pretty good backfield defense. They've locked it up with the exception of a couple of plays.
Yeah, I mean, they had that turnover there up there on the short side of the field. Came exactly from that.
So, 3rd and 8. 6 minutes to go. Let's see what happens right here. Snap to Dominguez. It's a handoff. They tried to do a little sorpresa there to number 23.
Yeah, Jones there, and then Decker Dale catches him from behind. And that's just a case there where again going to the inside where they've had their success
Yes.
going to the outside and staying inside and then bumping it outside, and they weren't able to accomplish that. But and coming back in against Willamette, that's where they've had Willamette's had the most success stopping Team Columbia.
4th and 8. Here we go. Has Jones in the backfield. And let's see if they can convert that first and keep running some clock. Okay, and Aaron is back. Slings it. Oh, and he had an open Graham Dumas, and he just couldn't quite get it to him. Or actually, he had the wide open. Yeah, that's who he had. So yeah, so Team Willamette takes it back over, down by 8, 5:18 to go. Seems like you weren't happy with the play call there.
It was more. It's more the decision to go for it. I probably wouldn't have done it. Not even from there.
You would have just did a coffin corner.
Yeah,
punt
maybe
or
something.
something.
Well, if you're not willing to kick the field goal,
Right.
like I'm willing to kick the field goal if you think the conditions warrant it, and then you can make the kick, which we have seen them, show that kind of length.
Yeah. Uh-oh. So, yeah, Team Willamette, Henninger, he got loose. We have a ball game still. We still have a ball game. Momentum is swinging again. And here we go. Yeah, Henninger's pumped. He should be. That's something else. And now we have Corson in. He's back. After Edwards has played like the whole second half. This is Corson's first shot. So let's see what he does. Tall QB goes back to Henninger. Yeah, he's had a nice game. Yeah, so let's see what happens. Wow, this has been great. Les Schwab 2026. Thanks you guys for watching. Just fantastic night. It's turned out to be just great. After that down play there in the second quarter.
We had the resulting rainbow in the second half's been a great by both of these teams.
Oh, and Henninger again. Woo! Just bursts up the middle.
That's a head of steam.
Yeah.
Real hard to bring down before he gets a nice.
He goes 0 to 60 real fast. All right, so first down, 4:10 to go. Clock is running. Yeah, let's see what they do. Ball on 33. Took over after they turned it over on downs. Deep in their territory. So Corson, he's picked off.
Siegel's wrestling with it.
Yeah,
I think he's came down with it.
he did.
Connor Siegel might have just iced this game for Team Columbia.
Woo!
Back-to-back possessions ending in interceptions for Team Columbia. Makarenko with the first one, and Connor Siegel with the huge play there.
Yeah, Siegel just wrestled it away from Grayson Fitch.
He would not be denied.
No way. No way. Boy, that's going to be, he's going to be a fun player to follow if you know where he's going. Yeah, and I mean, what a game to showcase that. You know, there's some scouts here and whatnot, even though some have committed, but some haven't, Just the nature of the beast. All right, so Team Columbia comes out. It is on their own 36. There's 3:49 left, but a couple of first downs is going to put this in jeopardy from Team Willamette. Let's see, there's a handoff to Wilkins. Bursts up the middle.
Yeah, this is going to be about running a lot of clock down and making Team Willamette make the plays to stop them, with the clock being on their side.
Yeah, 2nd and 5. Clock is still running. 3:30 to go now. And following the game, there will be a ceremony. I'm assuming for most valuable player. And it's going to happen. You guys can watch it. Because we'd love to tell you about it. And in the shotgun, Dominguez hands it off to Wilkins once again. Boy, great job. He was doing those spins, Sonny, but he kept the ball safe. He kept it safe. Looks like you're looking for somebody there for
Well, I was looking at
MVP.
Connor Siegel for me is by far
How'd it go, huh?
especially the way that
Is there going to be defensive and offensive? Let's go that way.
I would
You know, Siegel, you're saying defense. What would you say on offense if Columbia holds on to this thing?
Man, there's a lot. I think that last touchdown that Littleton had,
Yeah.
really the way that he's played this game, the times where he was just so close to doing the thing, and then to do the thing, really makes a big effort there for me. I think there's a number of guys that are good options for that as well. Chase Dominguez, I think the way that they've put a lot on his shoulders.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And there's Wilkins again. He's really just took over this drive. And, yeah, 2:25 left, and they're wearing down Team Willamette right now. Let's see what they can do. 2nd and 4. Yeah, they need to get a stop. Pronto. Yeah, Siegel with that interception effort there was stupendous. 25-cent word of the day. All right, so back from the shotgun. Wilkins right there. Something tells me he's going to get it again.
Would not surprise me at all. Wilkins has done some great work here in the second half for Team Columbia.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Clock is back. 1:53 left in this contest. 21-13. Team Columbia with the ball. And yep, hands off to Wilkins, just like we called it. He's real close. Yeah, that second effort, I think, gets him the first. Or did they call him down?
It looked like
Where's the spot?
that looked like a first down for me.
I'm thinking so. I think they didn't stop him until he had that dive over the 40. Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're waving
yeah.
the chains
Yeah.
down. First
Moving
down,
chains,
Team
first
Columbia.
down. 142
They
left.
basically dared Team Willamette to stop them.
Well, and think about this. They spotted Team Willamette 7 points off the muffed punt to start the game. They spotted him a touchdown, and they had
And then
handled it.
right, they came back and they got another touchdown on Team Columbia after that. And ever since that missed extra point, it has been
Yeah.
all Team Columbia.
Yeah, in the second half, they have just took it. Let's see. They might have too much time.
Look to me,
Yep. But they're fine with that. I think they don't care. You know, they still have it. It's still first down. 1:13 left. So you're saying Dominguez for offensive MVP and Siegel for defense?
I think Dominguez has a good, especially from this last drive as kind of a leadership example. I love that. Wilkins, I'm interested to see what his ending yardage ends up because he had that big touchdown, and so I'm interested to see there's some potential there.
Dominguez keeps it himself.
That's it.
There it is. All right. 107. Move the chains.
But also, I'm still going to give a big excitement there for Corinthian Littleton as well. I'm still on him as well. I think that touchdown was made a big impact in this game to extend it to the 8-point lead.
Well, I really liked what Dominguez did on their first drive of the third quarter, and just how he just found ways to keep it going and to give them that 1-point lead, and then hand it off to Gloss with that drive that ended in the touchdown we're talking about, the catch. But yeah, I probably have to go Dominguez.
Yeah, absolutely. He's had such a great performance.
And if it wasn't for Siegel, I would have picked. You know who we're talking about? Yeah, Makarenko. Fun to say and fun to watch.
Right.
Yeah. So 2nd and 9, minute 7 left. Probably hand it to Wilkins again, correct?
It's worked so far. Also,
he's gonna keep
keeping it with
again,
Dominguez. He knows what to do. With the
Well,
ball.
he's got those strides, you know. He's probably putting some big yards on the ground now on this last drive to go with his throwing stats. Because he had over 100 yards in the first half, didn't he? Dominguez, I thought. And timeout. It's 3rd and 3. Team Willamette needs a turnover in the worst way possible.
Yeah, Dominguez, he had 100 yards passing, 10 yards rushing.
And now he's probably about over 40 to 50 yards on the ground, and passing he's probably, what would you say, 160? I don't know. He's with that double threat. I don't know. I think you got to give it to him.
Oh, for sure. Like I said, you're not taking anything away from Chase Dominguez is doing.
So, and if
Again, for me, it's like it's a leadership thing. It's what they've done in the fourth quarter. You haven't had the points total on the board, but they've really controlled this entire fourth quarter. Team Willamette has had much to go on, and Dominguez has kept them on for long drives, which is exactly what you want when you have a lead that is, you know, it's not a set in stone lead. It's just 8 points. That can get flipped around real quick, and Dominguez, I think, has kept everything going Team Columbia's way.
So we'll see what we got here. 1:02 left, 3rd and 3. And yeah, Team Willamette needs to stop. So let's see what they do. It's going to be a run one way or the other, I think. Yeah, there's Wilkins. See if you can wrap them up. They do. Nice play there by number 24. And that's Brody Buzzard.
Wow, how have we not called that name all game long? Where's that been hiding?
From the Marist Catholic Spartans. Well, I saw that last name as we were watching down there in some of the huddles. I'm like, oh, man, I hope I get that one. So I'm very happy.
Brody Buzzard,
Very
big
content.
play.
Brody Buzzard.
And they seem content to let the clock run down a little bit.
Sure.
Team Willamette does.
Yeah.
So they're not stopping it, so they're going to make.
Yeah, they're just going to let it run out, and then they'll what? Take the penalty and then do it again, right?
Yeah.
And there's your timeout. And then they get to do it again, and they'll probably just sit on it, probably down it. Is what I'm thinking. Yeah, it just Team Willamette really started out strong in that first half, and then when the second half started out, Columbia just took it. They just took the thing over.
On both sides of the ball, really.
Yeah,
Like that's the amazing part for Team Columbia. So many great performances defensively, and then just offensively, they did what they needed to do, especially during this fourth quarter. It's not always about getting the ball over the goal, over the end zone. It's not always about that. Sometimes it's about just being in control, and it's just forget it. Team Willamette has not had the avenues to have life.
And something fun was there. That was number 75, Landon Frey from the Gresham Gophers, and he's got a little plaque on his waist on the back side that says "Big Dog," DAWG.
Absolutely, he earned that.
Yeah, right on.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, live your best life.
I will not be taking that from him.
Yeah, 14 seconds to go, and here's the down we're talking about, I think. Oh, no. He's just going to run it around. Wow. That's different. He rolled out and passed it. Okay.
That's gonna raise some eyebrows on the team.
Well, maybe because it's an all-star game.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Maybe that's.
He wants that big finish. I get it. I just
yeah.
ran with it. And I think the game's over.
Yeah, but maybe it's an unwritten rule. So
Yeah.
Edwards is coming back
that.
in for maybe like one last gasp.
I can see that.
You know what I mean? I think it might be the unwritten rule. Give the other team a shot at it. Don't take the air out of the ball.
Well, and also it gets your defensive players on the field a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like they've been on the field, that offense. A lot of the reason because the defense has been so good in creating turnovers as well. But like they've been on the field almost all game. Let's get some defensive
snap
players
is back. Edwards is dancing around. He's going to turn it up. And what did he do? Oh, he fumbled. Oh dear, game is over, but they got to make the tackle. And Edwards is laying on the carpet.
Went right into the hands of Caleb
Oh,
Jones as time
man.
expires, and he's not giving up that ball. Hey,
Man.
keep that ball, Caleb. That's yours. That is
Yeah,
yours.
He's like not having it. Oh, I guess you
I was like,
I guess you can now. I'm just glad Edwards got up. He
right.
is
Oh,
belting.
he has been in this entire second
Yeah.
half.
Yeah,
and
he
yeah,
has.
he has been getting worked on by this Team Columbia defense as well, and
Yeah.
he's been just done the Warriors' work all second half. But in the end, it's Team Columbia that comes away with the victory here at the Les Schwab Bowl.
Well, and now you see the sportsmanship there. I mean, because these guys play each other all fall, most of them here in the immediate vicinity, with all the leagues and whatnot. And so it's just nice to have the competitive fires for one more time, for the upperclassmen, for the graduates. And
Some acrobatics from Littleton out
yeah,
there.
there you go.
Real good job. And I hope, it looks like they got that on camera too. Good for him.
That's our guy Jay there who got that, right?
I believe that is Jay Waddell down there
Yeah.
getting some real good shots there of the winning team, Team Columbia.
So yeah, now it looks like there's going to be trophy action here. So we'll keep it there. Yeah, look at that. That's a nice spread. Look at that. There's some cleats and some big old plaques, and they're not edible. Even though the cleats do look like they're like cakey. There's a new adjective for you, cakey. And then look at
Nice little shiny.
and the Schwab tire.
Ooh.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay, I like that. So there's going to be some stuff handed out.
Shiny belt there too.
Yeah, you got the
Love that.
boy, nice presentation, and you have the helmets there. Yeah, there we go. Team Columbia, a job well done. They just came in that second half. They didn't give up.
Everything past that first possession in the first half, really. And they did what they had to do to have just an amazing effort
Well,
on both sides of the ball. So
Yeah.
many great offensive performances, and the defense locked it down in the fourth quarter.
Well,
Huge
and
turnover.
like you said, Team Willamette, just a lot of missed opportunities. And when that missed extra point hit, it really seemed to just turn the whole thing.
Yeah, because they had every bit of momentum.
Even though it was
They had
13-0.
every bit. They were
Yeah.
dominating running wise.
Yep.
They were getting the big plays, in the passing game.
Yeah.
Like I said, that really great. Elliot Bruce there with the big long pass for the touchdown in the first half, to pass reception there, and then it just they seemed to they were their own worst enemy though at a lot of these points with the penalties, and then when you combine that with ending the fourth quarter with the turnovers, you're gonna struggle to do that. But man, really, what a great performance by Team Columbia all around.
And see if we get stats updates going for the finals. That would be nice. We'll see if we get that. And just to see kind of what everyone ended up on the final. But here come the trophies. And, let's see who gets what. You've heard our predictions already. And those are gathering up now. And let's see what happens. Looks like a group picture. Well, that's nice. And let's see. So they're going to get the pendants. And, you can see it there. Great camera work here by the Bobby P Media folks. And for people to say it doesn't mean anything, watch these kids. They are just so excited for this. And, they're saying Josiah Hawkins. Listening to Robert Jones now. Shout out some names. They don't have mics down there, so here comes Hawkins. So he got it. Yeah, Mr. Hustle. Mr. Hustle. I think we should just have those just because we're in the games. Those necklaces.
I have the neck for it.
Yeah, maybe we'll hit Bobo up for it. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah,
Right, and there's-
some Bobby P pendants.
Yes. And there's Makarenko.
The Pilata.
Yeah.
I want the Pilata.
Yeah, so Makarenko, as we talked about,
Huge
great job. Yep. You see, Siegel must be getting something, of course. And, yeah, we'll see who's next.
Next up is our running backs of the game.
And running backs of the game.
Number 7, unstoppable,
Henninger. Yeah, for Team Willamette. He had a great job. Fantastic effort. And on their last drive, when they got it down there kind of deep in the territory, he was the guy. 2-3 runs right up the middle.
Yeah, he was really done in by the penalties. Like a lot of his efforts went for naught. Look, we got Littleton.
Yeah. And yeah, Littleton, there you go. There you go. There's some dancing, Sonny. There's a little bit of dancing.
Absolutely. He's been dancing ever since the clock hit 00.
Exactly. There we go. So nice effort for him.
He had a touchdown, 30 yards reception, receiving on 4 receptions.
How many yards total?
30 yards on 4 receptions for him.
Okay. And there you go. But like you said, it was the effort. It was the effort and the 2 that got called off.
Yeah, the 2 that could have been.
Yeah.
That was, and he still came through when they really needed him, and that big to extend that lead to 8 points.
And there was 21 there. Willamette.
All right, these are the linemen of the game from Team Willamette. Bryan High School. Reward number 21,
Deckard Hale.
Hale.
Very nice place from the Grant Generals.
Oh, there we go. That's who it was. It's a little bit ahead of what Robert Jones is saying. But yeah, very nice job for Hale.
Next up,
Yeah, he had 8 total tackles.
Marcus Robinson.
And Marcus Robinson, who you called
Number 69, that guy.
the big fella
Even if that, you're not going to see a lot of that in the stat sheet from what he's got.
From Seton Catholic. Go Cougs.
5 total tackles,
Yeah.
and just really making you can see how much his teammates loved playing with him.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. If you're a linebacker or a guy on the end there, he's taking up all the real estate that's going to allow you to do your work.
Yeah, for real. This way. Yeah, but wait, there's more.
See from
Uh-oh, the WWE belt. There you go. Dominguez, like we talked about. Very nice effort for Mr. Chase Dominguez.
Yeah, Dominguez really came through there, especially leading the team there in the 4th quarter. Ended up with 169 yards and a touchdown.
And to take that from him, you'll have to beat him in a ladder match to take that belt from him. Or Hell in a Cell. Take your pick. All right, so next up we have it going. I like the system. So the one official there has got the phone, and he's talking to Mr. Jones with the winners. That's fantastic. Hashtag so metal. And there you go. Team Columbia's getting their pictures there. But yeah, just a great effort. Like we talked about. Love the fact they didn't give up on it after being down early, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and also Miguel Quijas, 5 catches, 74 yards. I believe he's the highest number of receiving yards for either team. Elliot Bruce, big touchdown in the first half that put him up big. Put Team Willamette up 13-0, and he ended up with 3 catches for 71 yards. And then Edwards, as we talked about, played almost the entire second half for Team Willamette. Ended up with 110 yards and a touchdown.
Wow. So just great performances all the way around. Huge thank you to our sponsors, as we've been thanking them all night. We're just so fortunate here in the Northwest to have Les Schwab, who bands together with these guys to give you just such a class sporting event.
Yeah, and expressing point. Thank you so much for supporting these kinds of events. That allows primetime sports to put them on not only here in the stadium, but if you're listening on the live stream as well.
And Nike gets in there as always. So thank you guys so much for watching. It has been such an honor to present this to you. So on behalf of Bobby P Media, it's Wireless Mike Koreski and it's James Sonny Crockett. And thanks you guys for watching. Stay safe, Vancouver.
Good night, everybody.